Hello and welcome to another episode of Pro Clubs Weekly. I'm your host Eightball, and luckily, thankfully, I'm joined tonight by Domino. Domino, I'm a little bit poorly this evening, so you're going to have to see us through this video. I trust that's okay with you.
Yes, my friend. I will try my best, just hitting that Haaland pose for all of our viewers. Thought I'd keep it fresh and original. But if you want me to take over talking, I will do, because you do too much of it, in my opinion.
I mean, I'm not that poorly. Like, that's like drastic measures, Domino. If I'm ever on my deathbed, like perhaps so, and you know, no one else is available to do it. But no, I've got the vid. Like, what year is this? I've got COVID. Recovering from that, Domino. So and you at home. So please do bear with me. But I digress. So tonight's game is Thunder AUK, who are currently on the attack, Domino. And that's broken down nicely. And they are playing Smile,
nice.
Or SMIL3. I assume it means smile.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So let's hopefully we get some happy football, but some rather unhappy defending, but some happy goalkeeping. Wow, double save in the 5th minute, setting this game off nicely. And Thunder, who are currently in 2nd place, Domino,
nice.
Are showing everyone just why they're so far up the league.
I mean, it's
blistering.
Yeah,
start.
I mean, both those attacks there, both those chances came through them going directly down the centre. They didn't recycle the ball wide, ran straight down the middle, beat his man with skills and got a shot off. First animation of save, I'm not too sure. The second save was wonderful. Needed to go near post and done it, but Smile here playing out from the back and got it into a dangerous area. Just couldn't find the final ball. But we've got Thunder here on the right hand side looking to cause a little bit of chaos.
Yeah, and I think that perhaps an early worrying sign for Smile. However, much like many of these VPG games, Dom, there's nothing wrong with their attacking play. Like, they look, and we almost gave them that classic Pro Clubs Weekly kiss of death, where we say, oh yeah, they might struggle, and then they go and score. So we've got Thunder from France, Domino, in the white, shooting from left to right, who accidentally played a ball out there. Smile throw in. There's a bit of a collision in centre midfield. Actually works quite well for Smile. Smile 9th in the league, Domino, so relatively mid-table, just above mid-table. So, you know, judging by the league table, we've not seen any of these teams play. But judging by the league table by itself, you would suggest that Thunder are the favourites going into this one. But as we know, football or even FIFA Pro Clubs is not played on paper. It's played on a console or PC. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it, does it?
No, I was about to say that, but yeah, that does not have the same ring to it. But I liked it. Let's see what they do with the corner routine.
That's all I could ask for. With 20 minutes in, goalless. Thunder coming the closest so far. That double save from the Smile goalkeeper. They've gone long here, and speaking of which, he's come out, and the chip is on. The chip is on. Oh, good block. And a good tackle there to break that down while the keeper readjusts. We've seen two sides of this goalkeeper now.
I mean, the first part was excellent. I mean, he came, the ball over the top was great. Keeper swept up nicely. He just didn't find an exit ball there. And now they're trying to find an exit ball out. And really good pressing here by Smile. I like the positioning of this press here. They're all going together.
It's a very high press. Yeah. Very high. Very
man
intense.
Over here.
And there's a man over. Chose not to go with him, Domino. Was the pass one more? Was that the right option there, do you think?
I don't know, because I knew it, you knew it, and if the player running forwards thinking the other team knows it, I think he's, again, great save. I thought that was going miles wide before he done that. And it's still recycling.
I took the keeper out as well.
And claims it. Yeah, just to finish that point there, if we all knew it and the player knew it, then he thought psychologically, let's try and take it down the middle, something unexpected, and let's see if they play defence out. Unfortunately, it didn't work. They held their nerve. But, flip flat 4 days. A nice inside ball. Unlucky with the offside.
After all of that.
I've seen 2 or 3 bits of football from Thunder that are very intricate, which have been excellent. Like there was a looping ball on this left-hand side where the man was in space. It's the timing of the passes and timings of the run that I've been really impressed with Thunder at the minute. They're timing things brilliantly.
Yeah.
Like, they're all working on the same page here. And as I go say that, Smile looking dangerous.
It sounds strange, but both of these teams look so dangerous on the attack, which I think is again me saying that the defenses must also be good as well, because there's been no goals, but both teams look dangerous.
Yeah,
it makes no sense, but I think this is why this is the Premier Division, because they're just every team we come across at the moment just seems to be so good in attack, so good in defense.
Yeah, there's really no weaknesses, is there?
So we've got Thunder probing, but it has made its way all the way through to the goalkeeper, who I assume is going to go along, judging by this camera and the 6-second rule, which isn't actually a rule.
Is it not?
A little bit of information. No, it's actually not, no. I assume FIFA kept it in, not to be helpful, but just because, one, they either didn't know, or two, couldn't be bothered to reprogram it all.
So how long are you allowed to hold on the ball for?
I think the official rule is, and obviously I'm paraphrasing, it's just don't take the piss. Like, it's just genuinely a thing.
Oh my Jesus!
So, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think my bit of information was still, the best thing we've seen so far, two Zidane turns on the ball, and then rifles at top bins. Do you know what? I think Thunder there allowed him to come back into the game. It looked like he was glitching there, and they stepped off him for a little bit. Whether or not that was like a ploy and they were just playing possum.
I think I'm still speechless after that. I think on this channel, I'm going to have to go back because there's been some great goals. That is the best solo goal I think I've seen, from intricacy to skill, to the amount of players he beat, and to beating the keeper in a dangerous, at a tight angle. All in all,
yeah,
I think I need to go back and watch that one because it was expertly done. Cold.
And you were bang on with saying that Thunder were looking intricate, and then they go and score arguably the most intricate goal we've seen on the channel, Domino. So
yeah, I'm never wrong.
What's the opposite? The opposite of a kiss of death. It's a kiss of life. Knocked down, and Vince sweeps up again nicely, takes the man out, and that is half time, Domino.
Every time there's a cutscene and something's happened in the box, I think it's penalty. You know this channel.
Or around the box, or anywhere near the box, it's usually a penalty. So it was Sassy getting that goal for Thunder, Domino. You might want to go and drop him a follow on social media.
I think I'm going to have to.
See, just don't tell Joanne Lukaku, your other favourite player. So, yeah, 1-0 at half-time. Second place Thunder. Kind of going in line with what we said at the beginning of this game, in line with the script. But Smile, they could easily get something out of this game, Domino.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not looking at a game where there's a massive golfing class between one team and another. Both teams, arguably, it was a 50-50 half. Other than the goal, I really couldn't call who won that half, if I'm honest. It was good sparring. There's bits of really good play. I think Smile works it very nicely to the final third. They're lacking that either one more pass or their early shot. So maybe they need to switch something up here and try and find that killer pass, because their build-up play is great. They're playing through this press. They just need to find some way of getting this goal back.
And it is a very heavy press, Domino, like you said. And this is what a oh
my God, that is
exceptional.
That is an exceptional tackle.
I thought it was a foregone conclusion there, mate. I thought that was it done, and now Smile go up the other end. If they can get the shot away, he does. Vince made that look very easy. yeah, Domino, that press, that's what happens when you commit that many men forward. You do leave yourself susceptible at the back, and susceptible they were. And then the pass across was the correct pass for sure, and somehow the centre backs got back in time and made, again, arguably the tackle of the channel, let alone the goal of the channel, and the tackle of the channel in the same video.
That tackle for a regular player, and if you don't break down the intricacies of it, yeah, it's just a really good goal-saving tackle. But if you look at what he had on the line, they're only 1-0 down. He's the last man with a goal. That's 100% a red card. In FIFA, that is 100% a red card if he got that wrong, and a penalty. So double jeopardy. But
Domino, I'm watching this press, and by the time this video comes out, our team press tactics video would have gone out. I'm watching the smile press now, and boys, just give the video a chance. Go and watch it. Give it a little bit of a chance, and I promise you, because they're letting them get out down the wings there, Dominic. I think that might just be the difference maker here. If they're going to press so many men forward, big tackle there from Sergio, centre half.
Liking this referee, mate. We're letting things go.
It's about time we had a referee like this, actually.
Agreed.
They want to make all these pro clubs videos about themselves, and it's just not what we're about on this channel. Trying to steal the limelight from the players, like, no, that's not what we do here. And yeah, I think you can see why Thunder are so high up this league, because, you know, they're mixing it with the big boys, and obviously we haven't seen them this season. What a goal that is. Oh, Domino, he's baited his man on this wing, and I didn't think anything was on, because look, you've got, wow, and the camera, ball in the face. There was one striker against 3 centre-backs, and I genuinely don't think the centre-backs did anything particularly wrong. It was just the quality of that ball, the choice of whether it went along the floor or in the air, and then the run from the striker. Everything was just correct, and here comes Smile. Vince with a big save at a crucial time, keeps it at 2-0. Domino, talk to me about that goal.
I said it earlier on in the video that the intricacies of the passes and how they're timing their runs, like they're all on the same page. That ball to the left-hand side was... It was timed perfectly. I mean, I thought it was offside. That's how good it was. Because he was, again, 3 or 4 yards in front of the nearest defender, and he broke that line. Was waiting for the flag, no flag. And then he kind of lulled them into the ball going out. Done skill, beat the man, and he kind of crept it. And I thought, well, he's going to have to turn it back in here, because you're not playing a pass from there. I didn't see a man on. But again, it must have been the communication, because the ball came in. The man made the run before the ball came in. So, hats off to them, because they're displaying possibly one of the best they're all on the same wavelength and on the same page. They must have great communication on the mic, because that's the only way you're playing this kind of football. Look at that, timed perfectly.
And again, here's men over. Good tackle there from Mr. Saku. Yeah, there's almost a telepathic understanding, Domino, which is funny, because that's what I was going to say. Oh, keeper comes out again, takes on. What was that? It was exactly the same as the first time. A great choice to come, great first touch, and then the second touch was just jank. They've done well though to recover, but they do have just 15 minutes to get themselves potentially back into this game. And as that clock runs down, it's going to become less and less likely.
Yeah.
I mean, there always seems to be, look, this front 3 and 4, if you include the blue there as well. And that's a good, crucial win there. Ooh, hint of a back pass, but we know FIFA doesn't have that programmed either. What I was going to say is, one of the things Thunder do really well is they leave that front 3 up top. You can see it here, and they all play on the last man.
Mm-hmm.
It's look, they're in behind all the time. It must be so difficult to defend against. Oh, he's unlucky there. I think that deserved a goal, Domino, because the like you said, the intricacies and the telepathic passing knowing when the men are going to be free in the box and know when to pass it, I think is arguably one of the hardest things about attacking on pro clubs, and it's something we see on a regular basis here, which is a lot of teams' downfall. And yeah, Thunder just have no problems in that department whatsoever.
But I mean, I think a goal at this stage, you never know with FIFA, and we've seen 2 goals in short space of time. But if I'm being honest, the more likely to get a next goal. Oh, I thought that one I thought it was on, and they've just beaten the press again. I think that they look a little bit disheartened. For me here, they just.
Yeah, I feel like they've come up against a team which they think are the better team here, and I think they've almost accepted their fate a little bit. Sure, they've got forward really well, but this last half an hour or so has just been all Thunder. And like you said, they look more likely to get a third than Smile were to ever get back into this game.
Yeah.
Which I know is easy to say now in the 91st minute, but I'm not willing to put my neck on the line anymore, so I'll say it. A great win for Thunder. Second place in the league, don't forget. And they pick up the 3 points, Domino.
Again, if we're going to be honest, I don't think Smile actually laid a glove on them. I mean, the first half was even, and I think, yeah, Thunder probably deserved to go 1-0 up. They had the better chances. In the second half, if I'm again going to be honest, I think they kind of blew them out of the water a little bit. I couldn't actually remember, other than one good save from the keeper and one half chance that got put over the bar. I can't remember much else that Smile offered offensively. And then if you look at Thunder's other chances, I mean, they scored another 2 goals. And if you look at the goal-saving tackle and the one-on-ones and the keeper saves across there, I think it could be a heavier scoreline to Thunder. So I think they were definite deservers of the win there, 100%.
Yeah, and I said it on comms as well, Domino, that Vince, the Thunder goalkeeper, made that save just after they'd gone 2-0 up. And I think if that had gone in, I mean, like I said, previous videos, goals change games, and it would have been interesting to see. I mean, Thunder might have gone and got another 2 or 3 out of pure retaliation, but yeah, it was a good spectacle, and good to see a team so high up the league see what they can do on both defensive and offensive fronts as well. And yeah, colour me impressed, boys. So yeah, thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Domino, as always, we'll leave man of the match to the comments section. Any shout outs, please do so now. If not, forever hold your peace, and we'll leave it to general public.
Yeah, boy, that's the way we work it.
Happy days. Okay then, well, I guess that's it from us. Thank you so much to both of those teams. Thank you so much for VPG for having us. And Domino, I'll let you sign off, but that's good night from me.
Yeah, I mean, guys, great game. As always, honour and a privilege to call your games. Thunder, first time we're seeing you, and all class. Really good play. Best solo goal I've seen. Yeah, I'm excited to comment on yours again. Smile, really good play. Unfortunate with the game. But again, build, learn from defeat. We go again. That's it from me, Domino. Take care of yourself, guys.
See you on the next video.